Folks, I want to show you something. Allow me to pan this camera around. Do you want to know? Do you want to know who runs this entire pasture? If you thought you knew, do you want to know who runs this entire pasture? I'm serious. It is not who you thought it was. Some of y'all are going to say, oh no, it has to be Santana. You know, with horns like that, she runs the pasture. And some are saying, no, it has to be Moo. I mean, look, that other guy stands 6.5 feet tall. He weighs over 2,000 pounds. He runs the pasture. Somebody will say, no, it's Voodoo. Voodoo is a king. Voodoo runs the pasture. And some of y'all have seen other animals and you guys think, I don't know, and y'all are arguing back and forth. Folks, I'm here to tell you, we have a new king. In this case, it's the queen. Who would have ever thought that this little girl right here, who looks like I Dream of Genie with her little poof on her head, this one right here, folks, runs this pasture. And you don't believe me? You don't want to believe me, do you? Jamie, who would have ever thought that this little munchkin right here would run this pasture?
Babe, that's the queen of the South.
She is the queen of the South. I'm scared to go behind her. I have sat here and watched every animal. Today's the first day we've allowed them to run together during feed time. And we just thought it was an experiment, sort of. So what we did was, it was fun. We put all the feed out first. And if you've noticed, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We put out 13 feed troughs. That's 13 gallons of feed, grains. We're feeding grains at night. That's 13 little blocks, I don't know what you call these, of Timothy grass. So there would be no need for any animals to share or fight. And I kid you not, even though some animals still want to go up and push others around, every time someone walks over here to her, she turns those little back legs around. She makes some little noise with her little mouth, and she runs everybody off. Right here, y'all. Babe, can we call her Genie? Because I'm not lying. Have you ever seen that show from the, what, 70s?
Yes, I Dream of Genie.
I Dream of Genie. Watch this. This is going to be funny. I wouldn't do it, Dixie. I'm backing up. Watch this. I Dream of Genie. She's gonna let no one in her area. That's what we tell kids at school, that there's an invisible circle around each of us, and that's your private space. And you should not allow anyone inside your private space. It's reserved for you and you only. And you have to respect each other's private space. And this little girl right here has marked off her little invisible circle, and there is no one allowed inside of it. And they don't get it because she's so little. They're like, what's she going to do? She runs this place, Genie. I love her. Look at her. Oh boy, they're all making their rounds now. So what's happened is they finished eating out of their trough, and they're going to try to look around now and see who still has something left, and they're going to try to bully themselves around to it. Okay, here comes Voodoo. Okay, here comes Moo. They're making their rounds. Here, look at Genie. Are you still watching this? Genie's like, come on, bring that 6.5 foot frame of yours over here. 2,000 pounds. Watch what happens to you. I'm going to knock you out. I love this little girl. How can she be so tough to be so tiny?
I told you.
I don't get it.
I think that's why she's so tough.
It's like that little Napoleon thing. I love this girl. Sweetie, I'm scared of you, though. She has mud all over. She needs to be brushed, Mama. Oh, boy. No, I think that she wants it. She took her a clay bath a while ago in our little pond. Yeah, as all the other ones, guys, do their afternoon routine of pushing around whoever they can. Fighting. No, not fighting. I hate that to say it that way. I don't mean fighting. We would not let any animals fight.
No,
I would not allow that.
It's like sibling rivalry.
Yeah, I would move pastures before I let animals fight each other.